That will do it for Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 11.
Yeah, Friday Night Football is coming up. Paul Shaheen is right over there. I want to publicly thank his wife, Rachel, for making the newsroom happy with a cookie cake tonight. Take it away.
You're watching Channel 3 and Friday Night Football starts right now!
From Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports, this is Friday Night Football with Paul Shaheen, Jill Jelnick, Sammy Kincaid, and Greg Glover. Friday Night Football, brought to you by Food City, value every day. And Chattanooga Area Schools Federal.
Thanks to all of our sponsors right there. Take a deep breath. You made it. Football is back. Welcome in to another award-winning Friday Night Football show. We had a taste of it last night with 2 games at Finley Stadium. The rest would go down tonight. I'm done wasting your time. You know what comes first. Go ahead and hit it.
It's time for the Channel 3 Friday Night Football Game of the Week, brought to you by EPB.
There's a creek in McMinn County separating McMinn Central and McMinn County High School. Tonight marked the 9th time they opened the season on the same side of that creek. It's been lopsided, with McMinn County winning 7 of their last 8 meetings. Joining us live from our Game of the Week on the Cherokees side of the creek, Jill Jelnick with the happenings. Jill.
Paul, I know you can't tell by the score behind me, but trust me when I say that this game looked like it was going to be a low-scoring game from the start. Both teams started off slow out of the gates. A lot of penalties were committed early on, probably a lot of players getting those first game jitters out of the way. But then McMinn Central kept with McMinn County in the first half. They were right there with them, but then the Cherokees made some key adjustments at halftime, and that was all the difference in the back half of the game. For the 9th straight year, McMinn County and McMinn Central kick off the season in their biggest rivalry. The Cherokees lead the all-time record, but the Chargers are looking to upset. Strong defense held both teams scoreless for most of the first, but then the Cherokees break through. Senior Tabre Abernathy with a touchdown from 3 yards out. McMinn County up 7-0. Quarterback Hunter Powers then leads the Chargers on their longest drive yet, and Jordan Ledford finishes it off with McMinn Central's first touchdown, making it a 7-7 ball game. It would stay that way going into the second half, but not for long. McMinn County running back Cam Johnson bulldozes his way into the end zone. Cherokees take a 14-7 lead, but Johnson isn't done yet. Start of the fourth quarter, the junior gets loose again, rushes in his second touchdown of the night. Cherokees would run away with it after that as McMinn County wins the season opener 33-7 over McMinn Central.
It was 7-7 at halftime. We created some adversity on ourselves, and to come out and make a big stop there and then drive it in to take take the lead there early in the third quarter was probably what we needed.
Paul, I mentioned those penalties. Well, it seemed like every time the Chargers put a long drive together, or at least tried to put something together, they were stopped, they were halted. They obviously had yards back. They'd struggled really kind of getting that long drive, or at least getting the momentum they needed in that second half. It just wasn't happening for them. Overall, though, a great first game of the week, Paul. It wasn't the upset McMinn Central was looking for, but still not bad for our first game of the week. Paul, back to you.
Thanks so much, Jill. Moving on now, the other monster game north of the city tonight was in Ray County. The Golden Eagles tasked with slowing down Cleveland's track team of an offense. The Blue Raiders have 5 guys running lower than 4.6 second 40-yard dashes. They've got speed. Ray County wasn't all too worried, though. They never are. Ray with a more balanced offensive attack this year. Zach Pemberton at QB showing off that arm. On the run to Gavin Morrison. Same drive. Pemberton, time of the pocket, setting the feet, letting it go. Up top, 37 yards in stride, Jaden Austin. It's 7-0 Golden Eagles. Second quarter, Cleveland working on defense now. Pemberton's falling down pass picked off by Romeo Weichel. Romeo reverses field. He's gone to the house, but there was a flag on the play, so they call it back. No points there for Cleveland. Cleveland trailed at the half. They rally late. The Blue Raiders score with 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter to win this one, 21-14. Ooltewah at Tyner tonight. Let's pick it up with Ooltewah on offense. A lot of the Owls tonight. This is Tillin Cargill, short yardage touchdown, make it 6-0. Next up, Kyrell Sanford now on a line to number 14. No name on that roster, but that was a touchdown nonetheless. Then Taj Cargill, the 2-point conversion, count it, make it 14-0 at that point. Ooltewah would roll in this one. Your final score, 55-9. Up on the mountain we go. Signal hosting East Hamilton. Second play of the game, Signal rocking the end around. This is Mike Lowry. Beat him to the sideline, beat him up the sideline. 50-yard score, 7-7. Ensuing drive, the Eagles' D was soaring. Yeah, take a pick. It's Will Bennett picking off Jared Price. Ran out at the 15 of the Canes, and Colin Farr will do the rest. Farr cutting up the field. Give him 6. Signal at 14-7. Second quarter, East Hamilton responding. Slight misdirection here. Jaden Smith has it. The problem is you can't catch Jaden Smith. 40-yard score. Missed extra point. They were down 1 at that point. Your final score, though, back and forth they go. East Hamilton wins it 36-31. Whitwell at Boyd Buchanan. The Bucks are mighty young this season. Whitwell took advantage of it. Boy, they have talent. Josh Wingo, 10-yard touchdown. Extra point made it 22-0. Warner Ashworth now drops back to pass. Running it down, Hudson Petty in double coverage into the end zone. How about this for a score? Whitwell blanks Boyd Buchanan. Shout out for Petty in double coverage, making that catch. 36-0, your final score. Let's hit the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Baylor took care of Notre Dame last night. Central took care of Walker Valley. Those are last night's scores. Now we move on to tonight's. Bledsoe County over Oliver Springs 28-21. Bradley Central in double overtime by 6. They lose to Farragut, last year's state champion. Polk County drops Copper Basin 41-21. Stone Memorial dropped by East Ridge. Grundy County loses at East Hickman 28-8. Meigs County over Sweetwater 19-14. Time now to find out who got nailed.
You got nailed. Covered by Warren and Griffin. 265 Hurt.
Gavin Chambers on the run. Bang. David Cosby stick 'em and driving the legs too. Chambers will bounce right up. That is textbook tackling right there. You got nailed. And that was just first down. We never punt. Keep the chains moving. Plenty more ahead. We'll head west on 24. Dip into Georgia. We'll hear from the bands and the fans when Friday Night Football returns.
Cheer on with Channel 3's Cheerleaders of the Week.
Go, let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Shout out to the Soddy Daisy Cheerleaders. West on 24, it's turning into one of the state's premier matchups, South Pittsburgh and Sequatchie County. Sequatchie took the opener last year, and then South Pitt didn't lose until the state semifinals. The Pirates carried that momentum into 2017 and into the end zone. Shot out of a cannon, Garrett Ralston makes it 7-0 South Pittsburgh. Still first quarter, Sequatchie's Ethan Barker is about to play Houdini. Watch this. Barker swallowed at the line. 6 Pirates on top of him. 6. Somehow Barker escapes. Ethan Houdini now running free. It's a 50-yard touchdown, tied at 7. Second quarter, Sequatchie will jump in front. They had questions on the O-line after losing 4 starters. They looked good tonight. Zachary Morgan makes it 14-7, but South Pittsburgh would outlast the Indians late, 28-21. Your final. Hickson at Marion County now. Marion started fast, and I mean real fast. They were up 41-0 right here in the second quarter, but Hickson getting on the board. That's Josiah Bozeman into the end zone. Marion, though, answered, as they always do. Nick Capps capping off a 95-yard score. The Warriors demolish Hickson. I mean demolish. 62-14. Dipping into Georgia now. Ringgold at Northwest Whitfield. The Tigers up 6, adding on quarterback Cole Schley. hooking up with Pete Browner. 2-point conversion, no good. They led 12-0. The Bruins take over and get to marching behind that rocket arm of Luke Shiflett. A strike for a first down into the red zone, and then Shiflett on the run. 8-yard scamper and scored. Northwest did not slow down after that. Another offensive juggernaut for the Bruins. 48-29, your final score. Let's get to the scoreboard for the second time tonight. Sunbright drops Sale Creek 34-7. That's the last night's score. The Kings Academy blanks Silverdale 35-0. Calhoun, big win for Calhoun at home to open it up 17-14. North Murray, we're in Georgia now, drops Christian Heritage 57-21. Dade County takes care of Gordon Lee by 1 point, 2019. Murray County on top of Gordon Central 36-14. We've got plenty more ahead, but right now it is time to leave the field, throw worry to the side, and jump into the stands with the Crazies. Fan Cam returns with Sammy Kincaid in Athens, Tennessee.
Fan Cam, sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Pick up a nugget tray for your next party or event.
All right, it's week 1 and 16,000 of you voted for us to be here for the game of the week. We're on McMinn County side as they're hosting McMinn Central. And first off, what are your names?
I'm Shane Alvey.
I'm H.L.
And how excited are you to be the first fans of the game for the 2017 season?
Pretty excited.
I'm ecstatic. We've been planning this all summer. It's just really nice to see it all come together like it has.
I see both teams are in tie-dye. Is there a reason for that, or do you just like the tie-dye?
Well, secretly we planned the tie-dye and they stole our idea.
Is that right? All right, I'll get their rebuttal on the other side. We've switched sides over to McMinn Central, and I have with me
Emily Gentry
and
Brett Sutherland.
And I asked them over there, I saw that both of you were in tie-dye, and they said that they came up with the idea first. So what do you have to say back to them?
the tie-dye and painting has been a generational tradition at Central, so I think we started it first.
There you have it. Don't forget to vote next week, so that could be you winning this Chick-fil-A. For Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports, Sammy Kincaid.
Greg Glover strikes up Channel 3's Band of the Week, brought to you by Music Instruction Studio, molding tomorrow's musicians.
We came back to Walker Valley this year. Their show is called Lit. They just played a song for us, and it had a strange word in it. This is the color guard. What was the word? Tail Feathers is the name of the song you're about to hear. Walker Valley Mustang Band is your
Band of the Week!
Tail Feather. I'll tell you what, if you get a chance to see that Walker Valley Band, I've seen them on TV and I've seen them in person. They are good. Hey, let's remain north of the city. Soddy Daisies 2016 was riddled with injuries. So many that offensive lineman was the only position that star Ty Beck did not play. Not kidding. Beck and the Trojans are healthy entering 2017, and they were hosting Red Bank tonight. Hey, speaking of Beck, here he is doing his thing at running back. What a stiff arm to the face, full extension, diving at the pylon. That's a 13-yard score, 7-0. Red Bank answers in the second. A short touchdown, returning 1,000-yard rusher, Zay Brown makes it 7-7. Other end, guess who? Beck again. This time, straight ahead, pushing his way in. A 3-yard score, Soddy up 14-7. So the Lions will tie it again before the half. Calvin Jackson fools everyone. Jackson bouncing outside, waltzing in, shaking the tail feather and everything. That tied it at 14. Soddy Daisy goes on to win it by 3, 35-32, your final. Back downtown now, McCauley head coach Ralph Potter coaching up his young quarterback D'Angelo Hardy. Hardy listens well because he was near unstoppable. That's a 90-yard score, and the keeper 7-0. McCauley would get it right back, and Hardy, known as D-Lo, would score again, 12 yards. For those counting, that was 102 yards, 2 touchdowns on 2 plays by D'Lo. Efficiency, just like the defense. Fumble, scoop, and score by McCauley's Melvin Tober. McCauley all night, 55-0 over the Chargers. Back to the score. No, we do not. We've got more highlights. Heritage at LFU. Heritage a big 38-0 here in the second half, but LFO finally putting together a touchdown drive, a lengthy one too. Zach Vaughn hooking up with Gabe Smith, a 19-yard touchdown. Get him on the board, LFO, 38-7, your final score. Heritage wins. Back to the scoreboard one final time we go. Lafette takes care of Armucci. Ridgeland beats Adairsville. Let's keep them rolling as we run out of time. Hayesville, North Carolina goes down to Towns County. Andrews, North Carolina falls at Smoky Mountain. Pisgah taken care of by Murphy last night, 30-13. And do not forget, you can already vote for next week's game of the week. 2 big matchups, Ringgold at Heritage or South Pittsburgh at Boyd Buchanan. Vote once a day online, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or inside our app. You got it? Good. We'll have the winner announced Tuesday night at 11. Within minutes, all of tonight's highlights and scores will be online and inside our app. Get at us in the meantime on social media. Use the hashtag FNF3. We'll fire it back up in 7 days and do it once again. Until then, be safe, be cool.
Brought to you by Food City and Chattanooga Area Schools Federal Credit Union. We thank the Chattanooga area Chick-fil-A's for feeding our Friday night football team. Call them to order party platters for your next tailgate.